What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Troy, repping that Destiny on the PS4, and today I have another gameplay that I recorded. This is not a live commentary. This was 2 games after the one that I uploaded yesterday. The one in between I only had like a 2.5 KD, but that's average. Not average, but like you see that everywhere. So this is going to be another 7 KD, surprisingly. But this, I'm not going to be talking so much about the gameplay. It's just the background stuff. I just wanted to upload like a decent game. Today, what I wanted to talk about actually was what like my opinions on the game. Really, I find the game really enjoyable. Look at that quad, pretty much. I find the game really enjoyable, actually. If you get a group of friends around, you can have hours of fun. But I mean, let's start with the pros, okay? Let's just start with the pros. I only have a few. Aside from the great multiplayer, having fun with your friends and crap, the maps I think are awesome. Maps are huge when it comes to a first-person shooter, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, stuff like that. Maps are huge, very important. Like Call of Duty Ghost had terrible maps, and that's why I hated it. That's why it was the worst game I've ever played in my life. I'd rather play my PlayStation 1 Rampage. What the heck? Hold on. The name of this game is Rampage World Tour for the PlayStation 1. I'd rather play that than Call of Duty Ghosts. But yeah, the next pro, I said, this game really is challenging at times. I mean, even though you're doing the same mission over and over again, like the weekly Nightfall Strike, that's really challenging. Especially if you die, you have to get sent back into orbit. That's tough. There's a lot on the line there. That would be really heartbreaking if you were an inch away from killing Nexus, and all of a sudden you and your teammate get blown up. Too bad. So yeah, it is really challenging at times, even though you're doing the same strike but on a higher difficulty. But I'm not gonna say much. The Vaulted Glass was new. The Vaulted Glass is really that was good fun. The Vaulted Glass, I haven't finished it, but I tried it. It was the 3 of us, and we didn't get very far. We didn't even get past literally the first part. So I'll try that again when we're all leveled up. On to the negatives. What I think it's missing, what I wanted, things like that. Story mode wise, this is where it drops off for a lot of people. This is where it gets a lot of its negative reviews, is because of the story mode and the campaign. Pretty much, spoiler alert, by the way. I don't know if you beat it or not. It's not really bad, but spoilers anyway. The story really isn't that, the concept is, what they're aiming for, or you're starting here, we have to fight back the darkness. Yes, it's good. I know the game Destiny has to be part of a trilogy or something, because the way that they did it, you were just left hanging. So there's definitely 100% going to be a sequels to this game. But I really hope they improve of how the story plays out, because in this game, alright, you get dropped off at the landing spot on, let's say, Venus. You hop on your bike, you go, actually no, it's the first mission on Venus. You walk to a near building, you attach your ghost to it, great, now you can ride your Sparrow. Alright, then your ghost is like, alright, while we're here, how about we get some data? So you go over there, you get some data, fight off 3 waves of enemies, mission over. And then the last mission, so alright, pretty much the missions are, you land, you go somewhere, you hook up the ghost, you fight off some waves of NPCs, you fight a boss, it's over. Every single mission is exactly like that, nothing different. I wanted war scenes, I wanted huge battles, fireballs coming in from the sky, crashing on the ground. I know this game was more multiplayer oriented and not so much focused on the story mode, but I wanted some action-packed crap. You know what I'm saying though? I want fireballs hitting the earth, you're dodging it, pump up music, you're sprinting through there. You have to, all that good stuff. That's what other first-person shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield, they all have good stories, action-y, different thing. I mean, I know Call of Duty's the same. People say it's the same every year, but really it's not. Yeah, you're getting the same concept, but literally, what are you gonna differentiate from one Call of Duty to the next? They're adding what they can. Or I'm not even gonna get on that topic. Yeah, but I wanted more like different things in the story mode, more action, not the same thing every time. Um, yeah, so that pretty much knocks off the two things that I wrote down. I want more socialization too. Like when you're, let's say I'm doing the strike playlist. You know, I'm having a good time. I get paired up with two teammates, and pretty much we have to do whatever we want. Like we can't communicate with each other to, let's say my one teammate's name is Bernie, my other teammate's name is Gabe. So I'm like, I can't be like, Bernie, how about you go over there and you cover that way. Gabe, go over there, cover that way, and I'll cover this way. No, you're pretty much like there's no communication. You can't do anything. Like you pretty much just go out on a limb and just do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying though? Yeah, like you can't communicate very well. Like I want to go to the tower and, you know, go to that lounge. I don't know if you know about the lounge down in like the hangar area next to Dead Orbit. But there's a lounge down there. I want to go down there and like have that area as a chat zone. I don't know, something stupid. Stupid idea, I guess. Yeah, but when you do the strike playlist, you get the same strikes every time. You're either Nexus or you're on Mars fighting Tauric. You know, that big guy where you have to you fight the tank, and it's on Mars. You fight the tank, then after you fight you start off fighting the 3 servitors. After the 3 servitors, you fight. No, that's Nexus. Never mind. Well, anyway, you're either the Archon Priest or you're the frickin' Nexus. Let's just leave it at that. And also, the world's really like, what do you do on each world? Like patrol. Like, there's not much exploration. You can't really get to know, I guess, the worlds. Like they're really nice worlds. I mean, great scenery, great everything, but you don't really get to explore them so much. I mean, you go on patrol and you grind out, you know, farming engrams and farming spirit bloom and crap like that. There's no missions that really get you into like the environment, you know. I wanna get to know the worlds that I'm playing, like, you know, back, like history about them and stuff like that. Just where, you know, just things like that. Mix it up a little bit. And I'm also getting, when I first played this game, I was like, this is pretty much, you know what the game Warframe is? It's a free game on PC, and I have it on PlayStation. But Warframe and this reminded me a lot of each other. I'm not gonna lie. This kill's sloppy right here, I'm not gonna lie. But Warframe and this is really similar, actually. But that's probably just me, but I noticed that. I don't know if anyone else does, if you've ever played it, but Warframe is like little brother to this. No, that's like a son to this, even though it came first. But yeah, this game's like Warframe times 10. But I still think this game is fun. Don't get me wrong. How am I gonna word this? I was expecting more, but what I got, I'm perfectly okay with, because it's still fun. You still have to work for a while to get like good, even though I almost accomplished everything. I mean, I'm level 27, almost level 28. But once I get to 28, you know, I'll make another character or something. Pretty much that's what I have to say about that. Just, you know, better story, things like that. Everyone feels the same way. This mission, I had a 7 KD, 28 and 4, I believe. Yep, okay, 28 and 4. I did get 2 things, actually. 2 rare items, so not bad. Well, thank you guys for watching, and see ya.